What's up, guys? I'm Todd back with you. So anyway, I got a couple people asking me a couple questions about Trans Am and what to expect when you come here. I'm a new driver, so I can just tell you what I've been through so far. My DMs called me. She told me I'm doing good, whatever. I've never been late on a load. Drop off, never been late to pick up, whatever. But I've had a couple people ask me about the home time, about the pay, how Trans Am pretty much is all around. I've explained a couple of these in my videos before, but Trans Am is not the best company out there. But I'm not going to sit here and bash Trans Am. But because they're a second chance company, a lot of people come here right after school, like I did, and get your experience. Everybody's got to start somewhere. And that's how I look at it. You got to start somewhere. You might not getting paid the best, but it's just you got to get experience. This is all it is to it. You got to get experience. But the pay, they moved it when I was in orientation. It was $1.04 a mile. While I was in orientation, before we even started driving, they moved it to $1.07. So it's $1.07 a mile. I average personally about 28 to 3,000 miles a week. Mostly 3,000. The lowest miles I've had so far since I've been here was 23,000. Or 20, my bad, not 1,000. 2,300 miles a week. That was my lowest for a week. I average about 1,000, $800-900 to $1,000 a week. But you get a sign-on bonus. It's $5,000. They pay it out at 30, 60, 90, and 120 days. So after 30 days of driving, you get your first sign-on bonus. After 60 days, so on and so forth, whatever. It's $1,250, on your sign-on bonus on top of your check. It's a 1099 job, so you don't do your taxes, or you do your taxes. They don't take taxes out. They give you an option to, like, you have a pre-pass. Pre-pass is $3 a week. I would advise you to get that. You're gonna probably want it. Then I paid $19 a week for somebody to do my taxes for me. And then you have a regular leasing and you have a lifestyle leasing. Lifestyle, they take $70 out of every check. And after every 40 days, you can either take a week off or you can take that money that has got put in back. Which, that just came up on me this week, and they asked me what I want to do. I told them I'll take the money. I don't need to go. I need to go home, to see my kid and my fiance, but I go home I stay out for 3 weeks at a time. Some people stay out longer. I know a guy I watch on YouTube, D'Angelo. He stays out a little bit longer. But I stay out 3 weeks at a time, go home for 2 days, and I'm back out for 3 weeks. You got to stay out to make money. Just point blank. Just like he said, you got to stay out and make money. That's how it is. It's true. You got to stay out to make money. So, but yeah, they take out a truck payment. If you get a new truck like I did, my truck was brand new. My truck payment's $750 a week plus my fuel, and then you have all the little things you got to pay for. Insurance, pre-pass. If so, you got $70 taken out if you do the lifestyle. Just a bunch of little stuff that gets taken out. But if you run over 2,500 miles, you get paid $800-900 a week, easy. If you went over $1,000 a week, then you gotta run over 3,000. But anyway, so then, I mean, it's not, I mean, home time, they get you. The past couple times I've went home, I've only been home twice since I started, and both times I didn't get home on time. I mean, I got home the day I asked to be off, but I didn't get home when I asked them to be home at a certain time. Especially the last time I had a doctor's appointment. I needed to be home by noon. I didn't get home until 4 or 5 o'clock at night in the afternoon. Missed my doctor's appointment. And I told them when I sent my home time in, I needed to be home until 12, and they told me they had me, you know. They said, I got you. You know, my DM is cool. But then you got some of the DMs that are just dicks. They don't know what they're doing. They've never drove a truck in their life. They've always sit behind a desk. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't know how it is out here, you know. And they expect you to, you know, do all this stuff, and it's like impossible. A lot of stuff they ask you to do is just outrageous. They have no clue, you know. And but then you got the DMs. You got the cool DMs that understand. And then you got the DMs that they just don't give a damn. Like, I have this one DM, I can't. And another thing is, when you call and you have a DM, you get assigned a DM. But when you call to ask a question about something, you don't really ever get your DM. They have an automatic phone call thing, and when you call, whoever picks it up, available, picks it up, and you just talk to them. And there's this one I always get. I'm not going to say no names, but I always get, and they just act like they don't give a damn about anything. Slow talking, don't care, don't answer none of the questions, not helpful for not shit. And it's just annoying as hell. Like, what's the point of you even being there? Are you just there to collect the check? Because that's what most of them are there for any fucking way. And it's just annoying as shit. And especially when you need help on something and you have questions about something. It's just annoying. But, you know, home time, you usually get there when you need to be there. And then there was something else I was going to talk about that got brought up to my attention. Miles is good. I get paid good miles. Home time, miles, pay, covered that. These trucks, they're Kenworths, T680s, automatics. I hate them. Completely hate them. Rattler drive standard. And just like, for example, I was in Pennsylvania a couple days ago. I was backing into a dock. It was uphill. And I was loaded. I was getting unloaded, and literally I was backing uphill and my tires were just spinning. Because automatics, these damn things, you can't just put them in the low reverse and just hit and go up, you know, uphill, and it's just annoying as shit. I'd rather have a standard. And then whatever, so. But I read y'all's comments. And I appreciate all the subscribers I've gotten over the couple of days since I started YouTube videos. It passes time. I'm trying to help people. I want to keep positive vibes out here. No, I don't like hate. You know, I can take it. I can take the heat. I don't care what you say about me. No one knows me. I've seen a couple of comments. Someone said I was from Alabama. I'm not from Alabama. I'm from Texas. I'm actually from Oklahoma, but I live in Texas. So you get your facts straight on that one. But anyway, I don't know. I'm just gonna talk about some of the comments I've seen. Most of them are good, you know, but I want this channel, my channel, to be positive vibes only. I don't want hate vibes. I'm just out here trying to give my experience on new drivers, the people that want to come up, that are getting their CDLs, that want to start somewhere. And I think Trans Am is a good place to start. You're going to have to put your dues in. You're going to have to toughen up. You're going to have to, and just suck it up. Because everybody's got to start somewhere. You're not going to make a lot of money. You're not. And if you've been like me, I worked farm my whole life. I drove tractors. I worked on farms. Whatever. And this is the most money I've ever made. Whatever. But there's so much more money to be made out there. I have people in my family that drives trucks. I know how this goes. I know how it rolls. I've got people telling me that's drove trucks for 40 years how it goes. They give me advice. I know a lot about it. I've rode in trucks a long time before I even started driving. I know how, I don't know everything. Don't get me wrong, I don't. I'm a new driver. I'm learning as I go. But I just want good vibes on this channel. I don't want hate. But while I was sitting there talking about that, I figured out, I remembered what I was going to talk about. The DMs, when you get loaded with running reefer, the Bill Ladden, the BOL, it tells you what to put it at, the temperature, and the continuous cycle. And the shipper will tell you. You don't even got to look at the Bill Ladden. They will tell you, hey, put it on this and keep it at continuous or cycle. And that's what I do. And it annoys me because I do that. I hit the road and I start driving, getting to where I'm going. And as soon as I hit the road, Trans Am calls me. Hey, check. We got an alert on your trailer saying that your reefer is not set at the right temperature. Motherfucker, I know it's set at the right temperature. I have the Bill Ladden in my hand. I can see it. Like, whatever. And they want you to pull over, stop your truck, take a picture, send an email it in. If you really want to know, call the shipper. The shipper knows. They can send it to you. Don't stop me. And I know what the temperatures. I have it on paper right here. I can see it. I mean, let us work out here. Let us do us. If you don't know how to set a temperature on a reefer when you've been doing it for the past month or two, and you get taught that at orientation, you shouldn't even be out here. That's the easiest damn thing out here. Come on now. That's annoying. They call it's. I understand. They want to make sure their temperature's right on their stuff. They don't have to pay for it. But calling us when we go on our breaks, we put it in our Garmin that we're in our sleeper berth. That means that we're sleeping. Don't call us at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. We're sleeping. That's the only time we can rest. Come on. They want to talk about safety. Get out and look. If you're calling us all through the night, we can't ever go to sleep. That's all I'm saying about it. But, I mean, man, they have an automatic system that just calls. And sometimes, I'm not going to lie to you, I just turn my phone off. I turn my sound off. I'm not going to see it. I have it set to where it's supposed to be. And you're going to keep calling me, automatic calls. I understand that. But I got to turn my phone off, turn my sound off sometimes. It's just annoying as hell. But anyway, so yeah, Trans Am's not that bad. Some people bash it because they ain't making the money they thought they were going to make. You got to look at it when you come into this company. You're not going to. This is a second chance company. You see it all. You will look at all these videos. They will tell you it's a second chance company. And they tell you how much you're going to get getting paid. And they tell you you're going to have a truck payment. They tell you everything that you're going to have to pay. And if you pick that lease, you know what you're signing up for. So a lot of people just think, oh, it's not that bad. I'll go in there and make this $1,000 a week, whatever, blah blah blah. No, it's not that simple. You gotta run. You gotta put the miles in. You can't just stop at every damn truck stop and expect to get paid $1,000 a week. Keep your door shut. Keep driving. Let's go. Like, it's not. You got to just do that. And then you wonder why you sit there and you bitch because you have a $400 check. Because you stop at every truck stop. You don't keep your door shut. You don't get your miles to pay for all the stuff that you got to pay for. It's simple, you know. You just got to keep your door shut, drive. You'll make money. You won't make as much as other people will make because they have experience and they're with bigger companies, but everybody's got to put their dues in. And once you put your dues in, you make money somewhere. That's all I got to say. Y'all have a good night.